Stepfathers. Stepfathers. Catching L's all across the board. This thing went viral over the past week / past weekend. It's a bad situation. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. If you triggered, if you're feeling a certain type of way about the content that we gonna do, come back tomorrow. I understand. You don't want that. You're not really trying to have this conversation today. You don't want the reality. You want me to fluff you up. I'm with it, but we gonna have this conversation today and we gonna get into it, ladies and gentlemen.
Stepdaughter, all right? She wants her real daddy to walk her down the aisle. Now let me give you a little backstory on me and my stepdaughter.
Let's stop there. Stepdaughter. This is a man that thought that he could save the community, ladies and gentlemen. This is a man that thought that he could save the community, ladies and gentlemen. He said his stepdaughter wants her biological father to walk her down the aisle. Oh, nothing more painful than a. Listen, I expect to get stabbed. I just didn't expect to turn around and see you doing it. I expect to get stabbed. I just didn't expect to turn around and see you as the person that was holding a knife. Whew.
She just graduated from university, which I paid for. Now, she went to an in-state university, but it still cost me about $40,000.
This is hurting my heart all way already. He paid for this woman to go to college. In-state university, $40,000. $40,000.
Now, I also bought her a car. I bought her a car straight after high school. That way she could go back and forth to school. I bought her a car. She still lives with me and her mother. She does not have a job. Now, she's set to be married on August the 8th. And for the past 6 months, that's all her and her mother been talking about doing. Being occupied with, being consumed most of their time. Now, her daddy, he don't contribute to not 1 cent on her. Not her education, not child support, which is partly her mother's fault because, you know, she didn't fight for that. And I guess that's just what the settlement was. And he only around to make promises. I do that for you, I do this for you, and then take off. And then she.
Let's summarize up to this point, ladies and gentlemen. Let's summarize. Another man steps into the role of a man that wasn't fulfilling his obligations. Mother takes control and says he don't have to pay no child support. He don't even have to play no role in this girl's life. But we're not going to prevent him from being able to have access to her because she deserves to know who her real father is, obviously. But this man right here did the right thing according to what he thought the right thing was. Paid for her to go to college, sent her to school, nurtured her, fed her, put clothes on her back, made sure that she was provided and protected for. Now that her and the mother is going through and she's about to get married. He gave an exact date. This don't sound like no finesse. This sounds like a real life situation. Let's continue.
She'd be heartbroken, but she adores her father, right? So, like I said, she's set to be married in August. And the wedding venue, I told them they could have it in my home. The wedding venue can hold about 250 people, right?
That's a big house. That's a big house. That's a big house. Listen, they not in no shack. He says she loves her father. Oof. Stab me in the heart.
Now I said, hey, I got a list of 20 people that I want to come to the wedding. I'm paying for this at my house. I want these 20 people to come. Do y'all know Saturday, I see one of my friends at the golf course, right? He's supposed to come to the wedding. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna see you at the wedding, right? He said, I only got an announcement. I didn't get an invite. I'm like, nah. I'll let my girlfriend and stepdaughter know to send out the invitations on these few people, and you're supposed to get an invite. He said, I got something, but it was an announcement. So we walked to his car because I want to check, right? And sure enough, it was an announcement. So I went and talked to my girlfriend and said, did you invite those 20 people to the wedding that I told you about? Man, she didn't invite none of them. She said 250 people was a little tight, and I don't think we can get your 20 people in there. Man, I was pissed.
So he paying for a wedding that his people can't even go to. He paying for a wedding that his people can't even go to. If he said he wanted 20 people. This is what y'all rocking with? This is the simping that y'all doing? This is what y'all believe in? This is where y'all stand? This is what we doing now, huh? He can't even control his girl. He can't even control. Bro. You can't even control your hoe? I mean, I ain't mean to say hoe. I'm not talking about him and his chick or whatever, but in a general sense, you can't control your hoe, fellas? Because she is a hoe, especially in the bedroom. She better be hoeing if she in the bedroom. You can't control your hoe? That's how he found himself in this situation in the first place. Simping. You can't control your hoe? You can't control her. She control you. That's how you found yourself in this situation in the first place. Okay, let's continue.
And the people that were supposed to come, they pissed as well. Then she's going to say, if any of the people that we already invited don't RSVP, then we'll get some of your people in here. I'm like, what? Man, that's crazy, man. Don't even worry about it, man. I'll just be mad. All right? So now, the crazy part about it is, when I check the invitations, they don't even have my name on them. They have her real daddy and her on the invitation that I paid for. I paid for these invitations. How you got a real daddy on there, her mama on there?
Give me a little bit of rope here, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a little bit of rope here. Hold on. I'm going to be reading super chat shortly. I appreciate the super chat. Shout out to Trucker Yale. Give me a little bit of rope here, ladies and gentlemen. This could quite possibly be the simp of the year in every way, shape, and form. And I'm going to tell you why. If she's working with the real daddy, is it a possibility? Is it a possibility that the real daddy is still busting her down? I'm just asking a question. I'm not saying that that's true. If the real daddy is the one that's on the invitation and he's the one that's paying for it, is it a possibility that it's not a completely over relationship? Just curious. Yo, I don't put anything past women. You would be surprised. Gentlemen, y'all don't understand. These women are demons. Demons, bro. And you got to understand, just because you the one that she with don't mean that you're not the one that she settled for. He may not have been that great of a man. No, Logic, no. This is real. This is a real thing, bro. This is a real thing, Logic. I see you, bro. Bro, it's no way in the world that you see the biological father, this woman that who you're taking care of, her daughter, is still doing this, not even worried about what you would think or what you feel, and they feel comfortable enough to put the real daddy on the... If she has no regard for him and she not even worried about what it is that he gonna think, and she completely disregarding of what it is that he's standing for, and in every way, shape, and form, this man has no control in his own household. He has no control in his own household. If this is the situation based off of how he painting it. Let's continue.
Cool. Couple days later, I'm hosting. hosting the venue at my house, hosting the
Why did he just say cool? Like it was cool for the dude to be on the invitations.
wedding family at my house, okay? It's me, stepdaughter, girlfriend, groom, and their parents, right? Trying to help everybody get real acquainted. Then a surprise guest shows up. My stepdaughter's real daddy. And I'm like, you know what? You know what, cool. He probably just coming to the wedding, right?
Yo, do you know how wild it would be? Just think about this, and let alone in his situation. Dog, let's say you knew your homegirl's ex, right? And y'all run into each other, and then he walk in and he give her a hug like, what's up, baby girl? Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up, little homie? I believe in every way, shape, and form. Every way, shape, and form that this man's chick ain't really his chick. Is no way that this man's chick is really his chick. That's both of theirs. Actually, is. He just gonna keep it at your house, homie. Yo, that's the biological father. That's his girl. He just letting you hold on. He letting you take care of it. You the mark. How do you know? Listen, fellas, how do you know when you the mark? How do you know when you the mark? Do y'all know how to spot when you the mark? Do you know when you are the one that's getting finessed, when you the mark? You the mark. You are Sam Rothstein from Casino dealing with Ginger. And Ginger is going to take all of the jewelry and take it back to the pimp. Let's continue. I'm reading Super Chat shortly. I see you over there, Jamal Parks.
But tell me why my stepdaughter proceeds to stand up and what? The wedding that I'm paying for in my house? The daddy don't do nothing for you? It's giving you away? Oh, and they were just so happy and smiling. Oh, yay, great. Inside, I was fuming. Inside, I wanted to cry or punch somebody. Probably wanted to do both, honestly. So I took that time to stand up and give a toast as well. I said, you know.
Oh, not you gonna stand up for yourself, right? Okay, go ahead.
I owe the groom and the bride a deep debt of gratitude because they have opened my eyes tonight. Oh, everybody at the table was just smiling. They have let me know that my position in this family is...
Logic, go ahead and get you a German chick, bro. Y'all don't realize how many dudes is really experiencing this in real life. I'm telling you, look. When I get some of these coaching calls, and this is a fact, this is a whole fact. When I get some of these coaching calls and a lot of people reach out to me and they just be honest with me and they just be real and we get to the root of the cause, because the first coaching call that I have with somebody, I got to learn who you are. I got to know where you came from. I got to know why you got into the situation. And I need you to be absolutely real with me. And it just be me and them on the phone or on a Zoom call. And I'm telling you that this is a real thing and this happens more often than you think. It is a lot of guys that are in way worse situations than him. It's a lot of guys that's in just as bad situations as him. And it's a lot of guys that's about to put themselves in the same exact position as him. And I'm telling you, I see it every single day. I see it every single day. It's dudes that's literally operating with this exact same playbook every single day.
It's not what I thought it was. Oh, you should have saw the frowns, man. Now they mad. It done got serious. I let them know I am not the godfather or, the head of the family that I thought I was, the loved one that would be seeked out in times of need. Nah. I realized I'm an ATM.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
So.
And they making withdrawals and no deposits. He making the deposits, you making the withdrawals. He deposited it in her drawers, and then you making the withdrawals out of your bank account in order to pay for her lifestyle, big dog.
Since I have been replaced as host of the wedding, I shall be giving my financial duties to the new host, and I will back out monetarily.
No, you need listen. The best thing that he said this whole video was that he's just a boyfriend. Is that she his girlfriend? The thing that he needs to do is back out of the whole relationship because he is completely disrespected. He is completely disrespected. Nobody respects him. The only smart decision that he possibly made is the fact that this chick is just his girlfriend and not his actual wife. That he don't have any legal ties to this woman whatsoever.
Yeah. Yep.
No.
Now, after the announcement, a whole lot of snickering was going on around the table, right? A lot of mumbling. But they didn't say anything to me. Nobody addressed me now. Now, later that night, tell me why my girlfriend gonna come to me talking about how I'm ruining so much. how I'm ruining so much for backing out. And how her daughter ain't gonna have her dream wedding. And
how her daughter ain't gonna have her dream wedding. Her daughter, see, you remember that? It's her daughter. It's not our daughter. It's her daughter. She don't respect you, homie. They don't have no regard for you. You ain't nothing but a simp. You the mark.
My daughter ain't this and that. Okay, well, it's apparent that I'm not family in this family. So the family should take care of it, right? That's my stepdaughter. I mean, it ain't even my stepdaughter, really. It's my girlfriend. I just happen to be around her for the last 10 years. But tell me why the next day, my girlfriend trying to show me how much I'm ruined, right? She takes me to where they planning the wedding, and the wedding planner showed me, all the things they got going down, everything they got set up. I look at the venue. They got some father-daughter dances, right? 3 songs. All of them cater to her real dad, not me. I looked at the food they got. 2 of the dishes got stuff I'm allergic to in it. I just started laughing. Like, they want me to pay for this?
Now he paying attention to all of the details. Now he paying attention to the food palette and that he can't even eat the food that they chose. Oh, I think I'm gonna do a Mount Sentmore. A Mount Sentmore.
His name on it, not mine. His songs, not mine. The food, I can't eat the food. And the 20 people out of 250 that they can't even come in my house. Wow. Okay. It's wild, man. So I went on ahead and let her know I will not be there, and neither will my money. Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, but you going home? Man, listen. It's hard for me to feel sorry for these guys that's running in the sucker Olympics. Man, he ain't doing nothing. Let me tell you what's going to really happen. Let me tell y'all what's going to really happen. He's still going to be there. He's still going to be there. And he going to pay for the wedding. And he going to watch the real daddy, dance with the daughter. And he going to pay for it. And he going to pay for it. This is who y'all are. When you look in the mirror, I want you to see this angry man face right here. I want you to see this face right here. When you look in the mirror, fellas, I want you to look. Logic is in the chat acting like, see, Logic think that guys think like him. Logic, how many times do we see these dudes act and operate with the same perspective? They have on a tough hat. They have on a Scully. They think that they tough. They talking tough on the internet, and then you talk to them and they be like, yeah, I got 2 that ain't mine and 1 in a possible. Like they playing spades. These niggas is playing spades with these women. We see dudes every single day that's playing spades. Got 2 books and then 1 in a possible on the way. She got 2 books, you got 1 in a possible. Every single day we see it. The toughest dudes. The toughest guy. Can I be honest? Can I be honest with y'all? The toughest guys. And this is, listen, y'all never going to be able to unsee this now that I'm telling it to you. It's not the dudes that just be chilling, slow motion. It's some of them too. The dudes that's just chilling, trying to get money, they ain't tripping about it. They not the ones that's getting finessed. They not the ones that's getting finessed. They may have some other issues that they got to deal with, but it's the tough dudes. It's the thugs. It's the dudes that did a stint in prison or did a little bit of jail time. The thugginess, I got my Scully on. I'm out here running the streets. Your favorite rappers, those are the ones that's the biggest simps. I kid you not. Check your family tree. Check your family tree for the dude that's willing to snuff another dude out immediately and tell me that he ain't the simp. Tell me that he ain't the mark. It's the ones that's brolic, the ones that's willing to catch an L. Those be the ones that be about to crash out over these chicks on the streets. Dog, they will fight you. They will fight you over a chick that they don't even know. Look, dog, you know how much courage, you know how much courage you gotta have to run up on a dude that you don't know to defend a chick that ain't even yours. I've seen tough guys literally get out the car and go and stop an argument that's happening between two couples or a couple, and then they both kick his ass, and she still leave out with the dude. How many times have you seen a captain save him go over there and try to stop a dude from beating up on a chick or something like that, or they getting into it or whatever, and then she wind up with the guy anyway? The thugginest, toughest dudes is the biggest marks and simps, and every woman know it. That's why they saying it in the chat. Azriel saying it, Beautiful Disaster. They always know that that's the dude that's getting handled the easiest.